Kuwait Petroleum Corporation launched a wide-scale recycling project dubbed Reduce, Reuse, Recycle in collaboration with Kuwait Institute for Scientific Research. An exhibition was held on the sidelines of the ceremony showcasing the latest environmentally friendly products. Our correspondent Sarah Glubb was there with this report.
Kuwait Petroleum Corporation, or KPC, held a special ceremony to launch a wide-scale recycling project entitled Reduce, Reuse, Recycle at its headquarters in Shuweikh area in cooperation with Kuwait Institute for Scientific Research, or KISR.
Actually, we have recently started with a new cleaning contractor. The cleaning contractor, actually part of the contract is to do the recycling process from A to Z. As we strongly believe that the recycling process starts with the individual, and we have initiated this through this kind of event in order to implement a culture that could enhance the concept of building the recycling awareness within the individual minds, and start with the different size of the recycling bin that's segregated for paper, for plastic, and for other wastes. The process started from there actually to the collecting point into the big containers, where they actually segregated the waste and then classified the segregated waste and give it to the third party special carrier that could deal with each individual waste separately. Special treatment goes on the way, and then is sent to be paper, like for example paper products sent for the paper factories in order to be recycled and turned out into another paper products. Aluminium, the same thing actually. Plastic also, and the other waste gets to a proper treatment before it gets to a landfill. Majority of the waste generated from the oil building complex is paper. More than 50% actually is paper product. The paper waste actually gets treated into giving into a specialized carrier, where they actually de-ink all of the paper and then shred the paper for the sake of being getting secure for the use kind of documents, and then gets sent to paper factories for recycling process.
Kuwait is in desperate need of serious recycling projects, and this requires the cooperation of all society's components, both individuals and state and other bodies, as by the year 2030 it is expected to generate 3.85 million tons of waste.
We presented a small presentation just to highlight the awareness for the building occupants to reduce the amount of waste generated from the building, and to reuse the products here as much as they can before they turn it into the recycling bin, in order to reduce the minimum the amount of recycled the amount of waste generated to the building to the minimum. Kuwait, within some other countries from the Middle East, from the GCC, are rated from the top 10 for waste generated per capita, and on the top 10 worldwide. So this is a very high numbers, especially for Kuwait as a small country. Per capita, the consumption is the waste generated per capita here is very high. So we want to raise the awareness and to introduce the generated waste.
The ceremony included an exhibition with leading companies in the field of recycling in Kuwait taking part, to introduce to the staff methods of actively contributing to the preservation of the environment.
We would like actually to emphasize on the idea that we are working ahead to be certified as a green building, the first building, existing green building in Kuwait. We are cooperating with Kuwait Scientific Research and that actually aim, and we have developed a lot of other things, and we hope this could set an example for the other companies within Kuwait, either private or public sector, in order to follow the steps and take the initiative and take part into these kind of important initiatives for the environment.
LEED, which is the Leadership in Energy and Environment Design, is the green building certification that KPC hopes to acquire. KPC is also eager to take bigger steps to introduce its staff to the concept of recycling and to encourage them to implement it both at work and in their daily lives. The team is also launching a special campaign to increase awareness and instill a sense of responsibility among its staff. As Kuwait is one of the highest solid waste generators in the world, the concept of reduce, reuse, recycle can not only benefit the oil industry, it can also help you, the community and the environment by saving money, energy and natural resources. Kuwait was built from its natural resources, so now it's time to give back to the environment that contributed so much to the country's prosperity and wealth. From Kuwait Petroleum Corporation in Shuwaykh, this is Sarah Glab reporting for English News.